Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Lark, and today I'm in my office and I want to share with you a book called Because. I hope you've been reading this summer, and I hope you have enjoyed the 2 books that I've shared with you so far. Thank you to the students who were able to shout out to me with their reading. I heard from Emily and Adriana, who are both reading Babysitter Club books. And I've heard from Abby, who's reading The Dork Diaries. So if you haven't got a chance to share with me yet what you're reading, please shoot me an email and let me know a book that you have been enjoying. I also have my mask today to wear. This one has little dogs surfing. I thought it was a cool summer mask because the dogs are actually out on the ocean having some fun. Now, it's important to remember that when someone's going to be reading to you, they might read with a mask on, they might read with it off. So I wanted to show you what my face looks like with my mask on. And I'm going to be holding up the book, so you're not going to see too much of my face as I am reading. So I'm going to read with the mask on today, and if you want to practice wearing yours while I read to you, please do so. It's a good practice. All right, this book is called Because, and it's by Mo Willems. You might recognize that author because he's written quite a few different books. One of the most famous was the Pigeon series about Don't Let the Pigeon Ride the Bus. All right, so I hope you enjoy. This one's a little different than that, but I hope you enjoy the story. Okay, it's called Because. There we go. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Looks like they're from a long time ago. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. Because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Because workers checked the lights and the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. It takes an awful lot of people to put on a concert. Uh-oh, something a little different. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear the beautiful music, it was quiet. love it when just a picture can tell a story too, without any words. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. Soon she started to write music too. Because like Franz, the young woman had something to share. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. Then she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. And that night, someone else was changed. That is how it happens. And then there's actual music that they wrote. The author and the illustrator put together some music called The Cold to go along with the story. Boys and girls, it's so interesting how one decision or one event can affect everything else. Without all those things working together, that little girl might not have had the experience of going to the concert and hearing the beautiful music, and then in turn becoming a beautiful musician herself who could write symphonies. All right, I wonder what decisions you'll make or things that'll happen to you that will change you and lead you in the direction that brings you to a dream of doing something special or something beautiful. Each and every one of you are so special, boys and girls, and I hope you are having a fabulous summer. I look forward to reading to you again next week. Bye-bye, everyone.